Good morning and happy Lord's Day to all of you Razorback fans out there. I am John Nabors, and this is your Inside Arkansas devotional following the Ole Miss game here in Oxford. As you can see behind me, here I am at Vaught Hemingway Stadium as we were able to witness, once again, another Razorback loss in the most Razorback fashion. Folks, it's really tough sometimes to feel positive if you're a Razorback fan. Not only whenever you're going throughout the season, but also when you're just going throughout a game. And this was one of the more frustrating, disappointing, annoying type of games that you would ever have. But it was also the most on brand. Arkansas had a chance to win this game. They were down by 6 points, ball in their hands, driving. Less than 2 minutes to go, timeouts in their pocket. Taylon Green played phenomenal. There was only one thing that was going to keep them out of the end zone, folks. And that was the one thing that actually happened. Themselves. It's tough. Sometimes you keep wondering of why it just has to always be this way. Why it always has to continue to be so close. Almost. Nearly there. Time and time and time again. This was the game that could have really changed so many things for the Razorback football season. If they would have put the ball in the end zone like I think a lot of people felt like they would have. Imagine the dynamic. Imagine the excitement. Imagine that you finally get to feel good with a 3-0 start, 1-0 in the SEC, going to Memphis next week. Being able to feel confident, great. Doesn't mean it goes without no critique, but a win is a win is a win. But unfortunately for the Razorbacks, it didn't matter because they didn't win. They lost another one-possession game. Sam Pittman's record in one-possession games has been few and it's not what it needs to be. It doesn't ruin the season by any stretch of the imagination, but it certainly doesn't make you feel good. If anything, it makes you feel the same, maybe even a little worse. I'm hoping that there can be some sort of confidence given. I'm hoping there can be some sort of positivity that you or me or any of us could find in being able to say, hey, it's going to be okay. But I don't know. You're close, yet so far. But as the old adage goes, close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. It doesn't matter if you don't win. This team is good enough to win. But being good enough to win is a very different thing from winning itself. In the good book, it talks about being lukewarm. Neither hot nor cold. You're lukewarm, and I spit you out of my mouth. You're not great. You're not awful. You're lukewarm. You're nearly there. You're close. You feel like you're right there on the cusp of doing something with it. But time and time again, it just ends in disappointment. What are you to do if you're a Razorback fan? What are you to believe in? Where's your hope? It feels like if it's not one thing, it's the other. Like you get a stop on one, but then you have a 3 and out on another. You have a bad penalty on one, you miss a field goal on the other. You can never do all of the small things that add up to being great. And that's truly the only difference in what keeps you from being a great football team. The little things. There's no science behind it. There's no rhyme or reason. There's no logic. It simply just is what it is. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that the season has been completely at a loss and that it's all for naught and it doesn't matter. None of this matters. I don't think it's as easy as just to say fire Pittman, boom, done. I think it's just unfortunate that this continues to happen. It's unfortunate that this is a conversation we have to have game after game, year after year. But it's such a maddening thing knowing that you're just right there. There's no doubt that if Arkansas would have won this game on that final possession, then everyone would have been excited, but we still would have talked about the defensive problems. We still would have talked about the penalties. We still would have talked about the negatives, but you won. No game is perfect. No team is perfect, but at the end, it's all about winning. That's exactly when it comes to faith. In the good book, that's what it's about. You're not perfect. None of us are. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to have issues. But it's about fixing them, doing the right things, and winning at the end of the day. Fighting the good fight, keeping the faith, and winning the race. Arkansas does just enough to not win. And that is a very mind-blowing technique. It's almost impressive. I honestly, in some ways, wish it was just cold. I don't want it to be lukewarm. Being close makes it all the more frustrating. Being nearly there makes it all the more wild. It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter if you're close. It doesn't matter if you're about to be there. It doesn't matter if you're 1 or 2 plays away. None of that matters. Did you win or did you lose? Are you hot or are you cold? In Arkansas, you're cold. You lost. Now, luckily for you, you have games left. 9 of them. You're 2-1. 0-1 in the SEC. Blown opportunity, no doubt, but you have time. You have games. You have a chance to right the ship. Fans are not going to wait on you to get that done. They're not going to continue to just assume and hope and pray and have faith that you're going to be great and you're going to get it done and that you're going to break through. Surely it'll happen one of these times. The benefit of the doubt has been spent. It's no longer about thinking it's going to happen. It's a matter of showing that it is happening. No more goodwill. It's up to you, the Razorback football team. Be hot or be cold. But lukewarm ain't doing it anymore. Maybe there are some of you Razorback fans out there that really need to rejuvenate and re-energize your faith and hope and passion for the Razorback football team. Maybe some of you are hoping that you can get a good night's sleep and wake up here on the Lord's Day morning feeling that it's going to be okay. Maybe some of you have lost your way, lost your faith, and you need it back for these final 9 games. Or maybe there's some of you who have yet to become Razorback fans that want to for some random, weird, stupid reason. But no matter what your need may be, we can help you, we can pray for you, and we can do whatever it takes to make it happen for you as we stand and call the Hogs.